Hi Earth Signs, it's Lulu, and today I'm going to do your spiritual conversation. This is Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Okay? Alright, now then. Any information that you need is in the description box, okay? The wait list for the 5 ways to master your love language is also available on Ashe Tools for Intuitives. That link is down below as well so that you can get on the pre-release list, as well as a free gift is there waiting for you as well. All right. What information do you have? We're gonna hop right in. Oh, wait a minute. Thank you all, good, bad, and indifferent, for your love and support. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. But the girl's been talking today, so let's let them talk. All right. What information do you have for my beautiful Earth signs, please? Cornucopia of Blessings just made its appearance, okay? What information do you have for my beautiful? All right. Now, here we are, Earth signs. All right, so you're going to, you may, okay, maybe, okay? You may be changing jobs, changing career, changing your outlook on life. I feel like there's a lot of transformative energy that is coming in here that is going to have you really re-identify yourself, whatever that means, right? Maybe what you identify with or how you identify in this world or something like that. Maybe you're changing your resume, okay? But overall, I also get with these cards, okay, there's a huge shift. The shift is here, right? Something is happening out of nowhere that is going to really shift the way that you, how you do things. But this is you're in your everyday life. Maybe it's a change of transportation. Maybe it's someone moving in with you. Because I feel like there may be some type of obligation that you have to someone. It may be an elder. You may be caring for someone, or needing to, or having to care for someone here. Maybe a child. Damn. First card out, squabble. All right, let's see. Y'all are only people so far who have gotten a chakra card. Interesting. All right. So the first things first. Oh, let me get these other cards. Oh. Almost flipped up. I hope y'all didn't see nothing. I don't think you did. It didn't feel like I didn't feel no air come up under there. Now, the first card out is maybe there was some type of dispute, some type of argument here. Conflict in someone who may have been a resonant soul, right? Someone very close to you, right? There was some type of hostility here. But you're about to get some clarity on it, and there's some type of apology or someone who is wise counsel. This may even be an earth angel that you run into, or someone who you deem as such, right? With sage wisdom. So let's slow down. What is this hostilities? Yeah. Competition. This may be at work or what have you. Maybe there was some type of dispute at work, or someone was acting out of character at work as well. But that's competition. Something that was a challenge, or someone challenged your something that you said. That's what I feel like it is. It's about conversation, right? Traveling. So maybe someone said they were coming to see you, or they were supposed to be doing, there was something that was supposed to be done that has to do with travel. But overall, I feel like you may have rejected someone. Someone was rejected. Someone didn't have time for certain things because they had to go within, right? With this turning in card, that has a lot to do with apathy. It has a lot to do with... it's not avoidance. You're not avoiding anyone, but it's like you need to stabilize your stance before you go off on somebody, right? And that's probably what happened. You were trying not to be... These cards just hopping out. Yeah. See, somebody went up against a rebel, right? You were trying to avoid this conflict, and someone went against the grain here. This is someone who doesn't like for people to tell them what to do. They don't like for people to try to force them to do anything, right? But you're seeing this with clarity because you have a huge download. You need it to go off anyway because you have so much information that is coming in, so many different thoughts. You got to figure out what thoughts are yours, what aren't, what emotions are yours, what aren't, what is coming back. It's a lot of back and forth. What is coming to the forefront of your awareness that you need to deal with. You may even seek wise counsel during this time, because what I'm saying, there's a stabilizing force and also something that is allowing you to depend solely on yourself in order for you to be able to handle conflict and confusion moving forward. This may have to do with your divine masculine within. Your divine masculine within, how do you protect yourself moving forward without, this has a lot of spiritual, this is a download, but this has a lot of spiritual this has a lot of doing with stabilizing yourself spiritually, mentally, physically, emotionally, right? And connecting to the perispirit overall, right? And utilizing that in a way that will have you being able to protect yourself overall and seeing things with a calm clarity, right? But let's calm down. What is going on with these first three cards, Chad? Yeah, y'all the third situation, well, yeah, the collective read, and then I think you and the water signs got past life integration. So there's something coming to you here. The way that you used to do things possibly early on in this life may be coming to you for you to integrate that energy, but it could also be that you are pulling in some type of past life energy that has to do with where you are on this journey now, right? Because when you went in and you did things in a space that you probably normally wouldn't, or you did things in accordance with your truth and it pissed some people off, you're integrating new energies. It's going to take you some time. This has a lot to do with that download that is coming through. Make sure that you drink a lot of water. Make sure that if they ask you to detox, you detox. Whatever it is that they ask you to do, it's going to be important that you do it, because you can literally feel like you have vertigo at this time. What is this thinking man? Is this earth signs or somebody outside of them? Someone who is helping you with understand. This may be you understanding who you are and where you are, but overall, this is both of these are viewing. This is a viewing. This bird is viewing these birds. This man is viewing this crystal. Clearly, things are coming to the or in a space where you see it for exactly what it is, and you knew at first, before this huge fight, argument, or you cut off the nouns, you cut people out that don't mean you any good. Let's see, what information do you have for my beautiful earth signs here? Surrender your desire to control people. So this has a lot to do with a relationship possibly, but overall it's the relationship with yourself as well. You may even try to control how you are moving forward through this. It's very important that you go into a self-imposed meditative state, but overall they want you to really pull back when it comes to control, whether you have control issues or someone outside of you, or if someone is reflecting you back onto you for you to fix it, you see. Now, surrender worry. Let that anxiety go here. It's very important that you, and see, that's part of the download as well, with that energy coming through, because when we have to embody all of this new level of when it's past life integration, it has a lot to do with huge changes in your life. The way that you view things, like, it's massive, right? And however you were living or moving about before this integration, it's going to take for you to really build up your connection, right? So that it can flow through you easier than any other changes that just, normal tidbits of changes or what have you. This is a huge change. This is like embodying sainthood, or I can't explain it really, because it's a lot. You're pulling in, because the same way that you are pulling in, you're releasing as well. So this is a lot that is going on all at one time. And what can happen is you can become very anxious. You can become very worrisome, because you feel like you're losing your mind. You feel like no one gets what you are going through. You may even feel as though you may not recognize yourself for a while. You may not recognize the things that you used to like until this integration is over. You may not, because this is where you will have to pull back from toxic people, places, and situations, avoid loud music. Like, you're going to be very hypersensitive. You may even begin to speak differently. You may begin to dress differently. You may not There's a lot of that. So you need to really focus on the power of your heart. Focus on the power in your heart in order for you to move forward, you see. This is going to take a lot of patience. This is going to take a lot of patience with the people around you, because you are, it's like an implant. You're being implanted, and we say that in the lightest sense, because there's so many different types of implants that, you know, these motherfuckers. But this is like with this integration, this is like an implant, like a new level of who you are and what you came to do being revealed to you, right? But then how do you work with, like, if you get a new arm, how do I work with this new arm? You have to really be slow about it. Learn, you know, how to send the signals to have your hand move, or your hand to pick up a pen, like that. Hope that makes sense to you. Like, learn to walk all over again. Like, you can't do that overnight, okay? So they're calling in for you to have more patience with yourself. It also says surrender your comparisons with people. The way that your journey goes is your journey. Try not to get into the tick for tack type thing, because some people may be trying to draw you into that, which can slow down your process. So you want to be very, very mindful of that. Be mindful of the company that you keep at this time, because I really feel like with this information that is coming through to you, you're also being guided to different types of, like, sacral chakra, right? You may cut off someone that you've been knowing since birth, whatever that means. Maybe it's your twin. But you are cutting off someone who you were very, very close to, okay? You may be cutting off people that you collaborated with for a while, and now you are realizing how to collaborate with from a different perspective after you go through this integration, right? Because with the solar plexus, sacral, maybe the solar is out here. Oh, did somebody get solar plexus? But at any rate, what do you want? What you want is changing now, and you're being able to communicate that even more so. But you also have, okay, you got 3. I just saw this. I didn't see it earlier. I just laid the cards out. You have the crown chakra, the sacral, and the root chakra work going on. So you're clearing out a lot of old things in your DNA, right? You are clearing out a lot of patterns. I feel like you're even clearing out some things that you won't realize or recognize until later on. It's like, oh, I didn't even know that was a problem in our family. I remember having thoughts about that, but I never entertained it because it wasn't meant for you to. That really wasn't part of your path. You just had some residual from someone else who was close to you in your family. You could have picked it up, but you didn't. So patience is going to be very much so key here as you go through this journey. There's going to be some envy. There's going to be some people who are connected to the way that you used to do things. Like a lot of your animalistic behaviors and things that you really were using to fill a void, those things are changing. So what happens is the people who are connected to those, you're cutting the cord on purpose or not. It's just happening because you're leveling up, right? So with the stabilization of all of this energy, this is a lot of energy. This is some strong, you're going to need some emotional support because some of you may be crying a lot. You may even get in a space where you just want to be in darkness. Don't do that unless you're called to, because you are bringing light to some dark situations in your family. Clarify these next 3 cards, please. Silence and laziness. All right. So that patience is, now with this patience and with how y'all like to work and how y'all be doing, you're going to have to, you ain't got to do nothing, I say. But this is what they said, okay? It's important for you to surrender to silence. It's important for you to be in a space of not even thinking about time, not even thinking about all of your plans. Do what is a priority, and the rest of those things can wait because things are about to change for you. What you used to like, what you used to be, the things you used to be involved with things are about to change. I feel like some of you are even going to take up some new hobbies as well. But this is time for you to relax and be with the one. I also feel that with this new level of confidence that is also coming through with this, it's going to be self-assurance. You're going to be more self-assured than you've ever been, but it's going to be from a more compassionate space because with this throat chakra, I forgot. Okay, so you got the crown, the sacral, the root, the throat. Then you got the ascendant masters coming through, the healer of ages, assisting you with healing on a soul level. So this is some deep work going on, okay? Now, there is something that you need to communicate. There is the way that you communicate is being worked on, right? And what's happening here is that there's going to be some shifts in the belly button. There's going to be some shifts. You're not going to have any headaches, I don't feel. But I also feel that you're going to be able to command certain energies even more. So if you've already been doing it, that gift is getting stronger, right? With this integration of this past life energy. So what I'm getting here is that you may be able to command things quickly, or you see the results quicker than you used to. You really realize the power of your words. You realize the power of your thoughts. You realize how quickly you can manifest things now. You realize how quickly you can help yourself with addictions. You may be working with people with addictions, and you are seeing how the work that you've done in your life, how it connects to the people that you are working with or will be working with as well. What is this, Chad? Cause y'all just got me talking. Told your ass. A new vision. And you see how that looks like roots to me, like this person, the legs and stuff, right? But you see how there's a lot of yellow, there's a lot of white light as well. But I just feel like you're going to be able to ask certain questions. As long as the questions have to do with helping and serving, the answers are coming in quicker than you thought. The answers are obvious and more going to feel more normal than ever. If some of you have been feeling blocked when it comes to really being able to make things happen or see a shift in your life, okay, now you're no longer resisting. Now things are just happening as they should, and they're happening with gentleness, ease, and grace. What is this envy, child? Because I really didn't want to clarify that card. I just don't like seeing jealousy and envy. I just don't understand it. What is this jealousy and envy here, honey? Somebody is jealous of your gifts. Someone that you've been knowing for a long time, or someone who may be from a past life that came in to try and stop you some kind of way. They're jealous of your suppression. Told you. Somebody is trying to get you not to be who you are. Somebody is trying to get you to stay where the fuck you are. Someone is trying to chain you, hold you down, and make it where you cannot be who you are. But they can't come up against you when you got this kind of team. You got the 18. Okay. What is this suppression? 10 of Wands. Yep, they're going to try to start some. 5 of Wands. Someone is trying to, they're not comfortable in their element. They're not comfortable with who they are. And like I said, it's so uncomfortable when you are in your purpose and then you try to, still remain cool or remain friends or remain in contact with people who don't understand that you are where you are and you're not judging them, right? But these people, whoever this is, they are judging you and your gifts. They are judging you and your connection. They are judging you and your home life. They are judging you and your security. They want you to compromise. They're trying to pull you back to who you were. They're trying to pull you back before you, because some people are seeing where you are going and they're trying to pull you out of it. They're trying to pull you away from it. They're trying to create, it may not even seem like it, because a lot of times people don't even know that they're doing it, right? They don't know if they're being used to do this, right? So with this compromise, you can agree to disagree, but also make sure that you protect yourself. What is this communication? Existence. I told you. When you are in that space where you are just being, right? You go into this meditative space and you're just being, you're connecting, you're going through this integration, right? And what's happening is you're communicating even easier with galactic beings. You're communicating even easier with celestial beings. You're communicating even easier with motherfuckers around you. What is this existence, honey? Yeah, that's the beautiful part of this. You are letting go of all parts of yourself. You're letting go and you're communicating that to people as well. You maybe even begin to apologize to people from 3rd grade. That's how far back you going. Just like, child, I remember them days where it's like when you're going through this kind of awakening or you're going through this kind of process, you want to be relieved of all the things that you may have done. So you just, you go all the way back to however far you can remember in your life and just, please forgive me for that. And when you see people, you apologizing, it's like you become so you realize how it works. You realize that a lot of the things here, because with that hostilities, a lot came up. That's why you went into that 4 cups. A lot came up and you are really looking at yourself, and by you be saying yes to your process, you think on a small end like, oh, okay, I'm really in a space where I'm forgiving myself and other people, because man, that's crazy. Now I see how this looks. Now I see how this transpired. Now I see, you're taking accountability and you're like, I get it. And you say yes to your process. And you begin to attend mystery schools on the astral plane. All right, let me see here. Okay, I have to make sure now. How much battery? The battery ain't plugged up. I got some battery. Okay, I was finna say. So now you see, now you get it, right? Oh, Chad, it almost took me out of here. All right, so what is this root chakra? Consciousness, clinging to the past, the root chakra. All right, so you made, this is the 5 of Cups and consciousness, right? So then there's this battle. And you and your feelings a little bit, because there are a lot of things and a lot of people and a lot of situations, like I said earlier, that you're going to need to let go of, right? And you're going to be like, please help me through this, please, this and that and this and that, doing a lot of journaling, doing a lot of overthinking. Again, with that 5 of Cups, doing a lot of apologizing. You're just going to be apologizing. If you don't open the door for somebody that was coming in behind you, you're going to be apologizing to them, okay? All of a sudden, you are a Southern belle. Welcome to the party. So now you are seeing things for what they are, and it's uncomfortable because so many things from generations past are being revealed to you. So many things with your family history and your lineage is being revealed to you. So many things are just, you just can't believe that you were in this space and you didn't know how to get out, and now it's being revealed to you. Now you are so apologetic about so many things, but they're helping you to release yourself from them and let you know that it is okay. That's why the Healer of Ages is following. What is this Healer of Ages? We know it's the Ascended Masters or what have you here, but how is this working in this situation? Learning how to, all right, so maintaining control as well as your new level of awareness. You are going to be so self-aware that the way that who you were, and I feel like it's going to be a 3-month span. In the next 3 months, you're going to be someone totally different. People may even tell you that, okay, is that you? Right? Because you just go through this clearing the clutter. And what they are helping you with are your control issues overall, and showing you certain things and bringing to your awareness of how to do it properly. Right? What is healthy, being in control, help in a healthy space when it comes to you and how you, the boundaries and the limits that you have or what have you. It could have to do with anything, finances, love, whatever. Let me see here. What information do you have? What are the... Yeah, you're breaking free. You are no longer who you were. You may have been in this space where, you were going out to the club all the time, just always being around. It's something deeply rooted, right? So whatever the addiction, temptation, lower vibrating habits that you had, you're breaking free from those and coming out clean. That's why you're going to you're going to look, appear, feel, like all the senses, the way that people sense you. Like people who used to be able to manipulate you or read you a certain type of way, they don't know how to come at you now. That's what they said. What information do you have for these beautiful people, honey? Back to the basics. Ordinariness. Back to the basics. Back to... back to the basics with intensity though. So you know how that is. Have you ever been around someone and you're like, that is a strong person, but they just, that's how intense your energy field is going to be. But this download is going to, this level of spiritual graduation, where you are going and how you're going to look on the other end of this, like the Phoenix rising. And I really feel like you are going to, your energy is going to be so intense that they are also going to have to help you to control that, because you're going to even walk in a room and trigger people. They don't know why. They don't know why. You're going to trigger their awakening. I really feel like you're going to be triggering folks' awakening. All you're doing is just regular old stuff. I just walked in here to grab me a little water. And people going to be saying, oh, I saw an angel today. It was an earth angel. I ain't never seen this person. They just came out of nowhere. They're going to see a lot of the beauty in your aura. That's what they said. Clarify this, whatever you need to clarify before I leave up out of here. Yeah. You see. now that you are no longer needing to, this is clarity coming through. Now you see a lot of the things that you've cried over, a lot of the things that hurt you in the past, you no longer will hurt about those. The things that could have taken you into a space of an early demise, you're no longer worried about that. You have opened up to all the all the beautiful possibilities with the burden and sorrow. You're no longer that. You're being guided, right? And so you are following the leader here. And even though it's going to hurt a little bit that, you can't go back to who you were. You can't go back to you can't even explain yourself. I get it. But you can't even explain yourself at this level of leveling up. You can't even explain yourself, because who are you going to explain yourself to until you get to the point where you are more comfortable in the energy that you are in, to the point where you'll be able to convey who you are, but in a very loving and compassionate way, right? But in a space where it doesn't sound, but it doesn't matter, because it depending on who you are talking to, it's going to sound braggadocious. But I think that what it is that they are allowing you to get to a space where more people will understand where you are coming from, rather than you speaking to this same group of people or this same energy realm. So you're getting comfortable and you're integrating this new energy, and then you move into this space where you'll be attracting and there'll be more people that are on the frequency that you are on moving forward. That's it. Let me get up out of here. See, told you. Boop. You're going to have a breakthrough. Busting out of that. Can't say that because he been acting up. What is going on with the Libra man? Child. He been acting up all the way. I don't know what his problem is. Them damn Libra men something else, honey, ain't they? Ain't it? All right. If you made it this far, drop some bricks in the comments, because you are having a huge breakthrough, baby. Ain't a brick that can stop you from having a huge breakthrough. You hear me? So drop a brick, a house, or anything. Whatever you want to drop that says that ain't nothing stopping you, drop it in the comments, all right? And I will talk to y'all in about a minute.